While giving its support, the opposition, through its spokesman Fitz Jackson, said it should not be treated as a replacement for a crime plan.
The Prime Minister, while the opposition offers no objection, and it is a fact that we expect the murders to go down with the presence of the security forces, the JDF and the JCF, in those specified spaces. We are not surprised of the results. We welcome the results, but it is a temporary measure, as we all know. And it is what happens thereafter that is the question of the moment. And we welcome the government indicating to us what are those steps that will be taken so that the restriction of rights and freedoms does not become a permanent feature throughout the length and breadth of Jamaica for some indefinite period as a means of dealing with the scourge of high murders.
The opposition leader, Dr. Peter Phillips, also spoke on the motion, questioning what are the circumstances that will bring the states of emergency to an end.
That what we would want, Prime Minister, is a clear statement before we move on to further extensions, which I believe are to come in May in relation to St. James, as to one, what are the factors that will bring about a cessation of the powers of the states of emergency. Two is an effective national crime plan, which the Prime Minister in his contribution to the budget debate said would be forthcoming, and some indication as to the means whereby the country will get to a point where we can increase the conviction rate as far as murders are concerned. Because I think evidence all over the world shows that the surest way to contain crime is to ensure that those who commit murders and other crimes will be detected, apprehended, brought before the courts, and indeed pay the penalty if they are guilty.
In his response, Prime Minister Andrew Holness indicated that the government, in fact, has a crime plan.
We have a crime plan. The crime plan is working. There is a call for us to put out in the public domain a document, a presentation, something that the public can say, yes, hold on, this is a crime plan. And I'm agreeing with that position, as I did in the budget debate, that we will very shortly come to the public with that position. As I said in the public debate, there is one element that we have not yet settled. The crime plan must include in it something to say that this Parliament agrees on a set of actions, that we are carving out national security as an area where there is bipartisan support for policy. Last week, Mr. Speaker, we made an important step in that regard. We had, attending the National Security Council meeting, the opposition spokesperson on national security.